I had a business for 22 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 22 years. I got to a certain ceiling that I just couldn't break through with the growth of it. When I brought somebody in to help me implement it and work with my number two at the company, that's the thing that really unlocked our growth. And we went from there. We were on the Inc. 5000 list for a number of years after that. We were also not just scaling the business, but we were also scaling our culture. So we were winning Best Places to Work awards in addition to the growth on the revenue side. And it turned into growth on the profit side, which was the most important part all the way around. And so when I sold that business a couple years ago, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do next and started to do some sort of ad hoc coaching and consulting work. And a couple friends of mine who were already doing coaching that I really respected and trusted a lot really suggested I take a look at Bloom and add that into my consideration. This is a really solid system, and it was really prepared to be delivered at a high level. I was like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yes, I'm all in. This is what I needed. And to be a really great coach, you've got to do a lot of preparation, just like you would be if you were a great actor. It's a combination of, a couple days a week, I'm on a phone with other coaches, and we are working together on growing our practices. We're growing as coaches, and we have these calls every week. I have some accountability partners within there that we have regular sort of one-on-one conversations with. Part of growing a practice is just being out there and being helpful, right? So I show up in a lot of ways to just figure out how I can be helpful to people first, and then worry about, winning the business later on. And so a lot of the work of being a coach is just kind of being available, and then also really practicing, reading a lot, watching a lot of videos, talking to other coaches, so that when you're in the room, which might be a day or two a week, you're really prepared and you can be completely present and available to the customer that's sitting in front of you that you're having the conversation with. Bloom has done a really good job with helping me streamline the coaching process. Again, I was trying to do some of this on my own, sort of ad hoc, and what I found was that a lot of the materials, I had to do a lot of research to make sure that what I was saying was the right things to say and structured in the right way and ordered in the right way. And so there's been a lot of work done coming in that Bloom's already done to prepare and think through the right time to introduce conversations. As a coach, Bloom provides a lot of resources. First off, again, the quarterly sessions that we do, so all of the coaches come together every 90 days from around the world, and we do a deep dive on the latest and greatest in Bloom. It's also an opportunity to learn and share, what's working, what's not working for each of us, and give that feedback directly to the Bloom team. And they're also a chance for them to give us what's coming down the line, right? Like what are we working on next? And every 90 days, there's something new. If I got someone else that had a little bit different perspective than mine, you can kind of see, there's this great adage of saying that you can't read the label on the jar when you're inside the jar. And that was sort of how I felt, was bringing somebody in who had a system that could really help me see the things that I couldn't see, and also help me connect to my team in a way that I just wasn't able to really articulate, and didn't have that relationship and the tools there also to really bring that together. It's so rewarding to watch all of that come together, and then to see that owner step back and the light bulbs start to go off and go, oh my God, this is really going to happen. Like we're really finally going to make this thing go, and see that as an entrepreneur, we all sort of have that dream, that vision somewhere. We don't always articulate it. We don't always share it out loud because it's sort of weird sometimes to say it. But when they start to see that can go from this dream to a potential to a reality, man, that's exciting.